Hey Shifter, welcome to the shift. Welcome to Ophiuchus reading for November or whenever. Happy Halloween. Happy unveiling of the veil. Not that you need it. You're always unveiling the veil. You don't even need to unveil it. It just gets unveiled for you. You're like, what veil? I know. Who is Ophiuchus? Ophiuchus is the serpent bearer, aka bearer of wisdom and healing and alchemy. An integration of Scorpio and Sagittarius. Check out my playlist for Ophiuchus. The first 2 or 3 videos that I've ever made for Ophi have lengthy introductions in which I give my take in combination to what it is when it comes to Ophiuchus. But whether you're an actual technical Ophiuchus or just an advanced shifter who's an integration of the different zodiac signs, if you're drawn to this reading, then you're drawn for this reading for a reason. So stick around. Stick around. I'm working with the Light Seers Tarot. Who am I? No, it doesn't matter. You matter. You matter, my darling. And you know it, but it's kind of new to you to hear from someone. People know you matter, but they don't want to admit it because admitting to it, they will have to admit as to how much you mean to them. And they don't want to admit that you mean something to them. 9 of Pentacles, King of Swords in the upright, and then 6 of Cups in the reverse. You lost patience to your own nostalgia, your own connection to where you come from, people you loved or hoped to be loved by. You have taken it to the mind, to the reason, to the independence, to the success, to the self-acknowledgement. You are demystified of what they used to mean to you. The magic of being belittled and taken for granted now seems to be a curse. How could I have looked at it and see it as magical? How could I have thought this was true, that this was meaningful, or that this was loving? You have an awakened perspective. Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups. Look at you waking up to what you know, to everything you know. And it's fearless because you've known all of this, but you wouldn't admit it because then it would mean feeling the pain of being unloved by those you love. But now the burn no longer burns because they don't mean that much to you anymore. And that makes it so much easier for you to see what you see, to see what you've seen all along but have suppressed it. Page of Cups, 3 of Swords, Queen of Swords. The song that is coming up to my mind is Don McLean's Starry, Starry Night about Van Gogh, specifically a line, um, what was it? I don't, I know what it, I can say it, but I want to say it in more in accuracy, so I don't, it's just one of my favorite songs and I want to quote it accurately. They couldn't love you, but still your love was true. They couldn't love you, but still your love was true. It was treated as if it's infantile. Your um, your sense of fantastical love, your sense of romance, your devotion, your undying faith, and emotional resilience, and capacity to forgive. It was treated by the sharp and the critical as infantile, childish, detached. Ironically, they were detached. I think they still are. They still see you as this broken, traumatized little child that hasn't matured, which is why you recognize not only the physics, but the metaphysics, not only the chemistry, but the alchemy. Not, God forbid, because you have the capacity to understand all of it. No, you make this up as ways of escaping your pain. Maybe you didn't make it up in a way of escaping your pain. Maybe you found it while going through your pain. They're contemplating now at you, on you. And they utilize the same brain engine that they use to judge you in order to contemplate on you now, as if it's going to bring a different result, you know. And honestly, I don't see this going anywhere. I think you live in just different realities. The earth has already split, the new earth is already at play, and you're not in alignment with one another. And yet, they come through in your reading. Your ex, your family, your community, whoever these people are, or this person is. It could be a plethora of people that carry the same pattern when it comes to you. But the fact that you walked amongst them, your soul decided to do that. Decided to walk through the valley, the shadow of death, with a candle to help, to heal, to awake. But the darkness was too big. The mind controlled them. Still does. You passed through it, survived with your candle, and it didn't do what your soul hoped for it to do. Maybe you weren't aware, maybe you were wondering what is going on. But your soul was like, conscientiously, what is going on? Why is this not working? Why is this not helping? Show me more for Ophiuchus for November, please. Eclipse season. I made 2 videos about the solar eclipse in Scorpio and the lunar eclipse in Taurus. Check them out. Knight of Cups. There we go. So you care more by caring less. What do I mean by that? When you care less about those that just don't care about you, they just don't. It's not going to change. Not maybe not in this life. Maybe in another lifetime. Okay. When you stop caring about them, you gain more energy and you have more freedom, emotional freedom to care about something that is reciprocal, that is mutual, that is in alignment with you, that sees you. And then it just happens. This person comes in. Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups. They just come into your life and remind you that romance exists, that love can be true, that magic is good, and that flowers are given and letters are written. And horses are white and pretty. I want to be attacked by the woke mob. See, it's right here in the painting. That's what I'm saying. All the colors of the rainbow. That's what I meant. Horses are purple and pretty. Do you really have time for that, Ophiuchus? Maybe you're not an Ophiuchus. Maybe you're here for the catalyst. Some catalyst. Maybe it's the universe's way of kicking you in the butt. Wake up. Take yourself outside of the fashionable mentality and step into. Just leave it at that. So who is this lovely knight ace of wands that wakes you up, that teaches you that all the poetry and all the philosophy in your heart, they weren't silly. They were just met with cold damn hearts. Suddenly you're celebrated. And You feel like you want to create again, write again, paint again, hope again. Tell Ophi more about this person, please. It's going to open your heart chakra. Okay, Ten of Cups. So I guess I'm one of those readers now. This could be the one. I said it. And happily ever after, as you wish. That exists, you know. Apparently. Look, it's right here on the table. Ah, bottom line, bottom of the deck, and the bottom line, apparently, the Sun card. So, as you were walking through that dark valley with your candle that was rejected, light can't truly be rejected. It can get redirected. So, just like in here, it just went straight up to the heavens. And kept going, kept going, kept creating. It molded into this beautiful, soulful, playful, innocent. What's the word? Plastilina. Matter. And it just waited for you to step outside of that valley so it could bounce off your blueprint and get molded into something earthly and tangible that can match your shape. And it took it some time, but here it is. Happiness exists for you, Ophiuchus. Shifter, seeker, seer. Yes, it can. Okay. To deepen your esoteric knowledge through studies with me, visit Patreon. And thank you for subscribing. And thank you for doing all the things. I love you. Happy Halloween and eclipse season. I'll see you soon.